Hi guys, today we're gonna make a roux, which is a sauce based, and first we put some butter. This is cream butter. You can also use oil or anything, it doesn't really matter as long as it's fat. When the butter is melted, then we lower the fire and we add some flour. Plain white flour, but it can also be anything else, but it really needs to be flour. Now we try to put the same amount in, something like this, and then we start to stir it. Now in the beginning it starts to look a bit weird, but after a while you get a really nice texture, and it looks like this, as you can see. Now this will be a sauce for the chicken curry that I am making, and now we're going to add water, and then something beautiful will happen. This is the first thing you have when you start. It's completely dry, as you can see. Now we add some water. You can also use milk or coconut milk, just not too much at once. A little bit like this, yeah. Medium fire, yeah. And then we start stirring, and then the magic happens. This is the first thing you will see. It's a bit milky, as you can see, and when you keep stirring it, eventually the water and the kind of dough, it's higher dough now, it starts to melt together, yeah, and then it becomes very sticky. And you can smear it like that. Now what you do is you try to make it one material again by just stirring it. As you can see, the pan is pretty dirty, but it doesn't have to be, because once it's dry you can actually clean the pan again with this type of dough. It needs a bit more heat to dry out, and that will combine all the materials together, and then you have the same type of material again. This is really funny, and you can make it as thin as you like, and as you can see, the pan is completely clean. So we add new water. Now if you want to hurry up making this, then you make sure that the liquid that you use is already boiled, and put it on a low fire so you can keep adding it, but because it's cold water, now it needs to heat up first again, and then you have to keep changing the temperature all the time. For gas that's not a big problem, but if you have electric fire it's a bit annoying. So, and there we go. This is the second round, and you get something like this. As you can see, it's almost turning into gum again, and then it starts to dry and dry and dry and dry more heat. It's almost like a stirred egg, and you have to keep stirring it all the time, because it will burn easily, and then you get a kind of skin on your roux, and you don't want that. So now we clean the pan again with this. As you can see, the entire pan is clean. Okay? And it's the same kind of puree that you have. Beautiful, isn't it? Now, the next load. You can also use this for thick soup paste, or I don't know, tomato sauce. It's used in lasagna. For lasagna you only add some white pepper and nutmeg, nootmuskaat, nutmeg, and a little bit of salt if you like. Yeah, it is used a lot in the kitchen. It's one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen in cooking in the kitchen. As you can see, there's a little black spot in the middle. This is what you get if you don't treat your dough. There are little things there, you see? This is why you must save them. We call it save them. I don't know the English word, but it's done with this. They are probably small kinds of beetles. They're not very damaging or anything, but you know, it's not nice to find something like that in your dough. Okay, now I think this is the third round. Now it looks like this. As you see, there are little white pieces in it, and we're gonna stir them out by giving it heat. The molecules start to open, and then you have a very smooth paste like this, very quickly. See? Beautiful, isn't it? Okay, now we can decide how thin we would like it. This is just for a sauce, so it doesn't need to be very thick. But it's for chicken curry, so a little bit big is okay. I will eyeball this. I will see where it goes. This is the fourth time I kept stirring. I mean the fourth time that I put water in it. And this is the end result of the sauce. It's beautiful. Okay. Yeah, I think this is pretty done. What is also very nice about this sauce is when it cools off, it starts to be thick again. And it's very nice for salads like chicken curry and stuff, because it doesn't need to be liquid. Okay, well that's it. Now we put the heat off, but it still has some heat, so you want to keep stirring until this is cooled off, and then we can use it for a sauce. Now you can put all kinds of herbs in it, and that is your own thing. Look at this beautiful sauce. And that, ladies and gentlemen, it's called a roux. It still has bugs in it, I see. Amazing. Now, a roux is spelled R-O-U-X. And it's used in every possible kitchen, I think, for soups and sauces. Now you figure out what to do with it. It's endless. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.